Welcome to Reykjavík Grapevine's Newscast. My name is Valur. I'm an editor-in-chief at Reykjavík Grapevine. This is, of course, Polly, my chief of morale officers. I'll just get it over with because there's a lot of things happening here. We are at the Volcano site. A lot of things changing, by the way. Remember, we have our AMA on Friday. You can actually join us through the High Five Club. That is the secret handshake, whatever that is. It's like that option, as well as the elbow handshake, however that works. But if you want to be with us, you can join us. Just do it before 10 o'clock on Friday morning, and you will be able to join us in our chat on Friday, and I can answer all of your questions and then more. But let's go for the news, because there is a lot of action going on right now. You're perhaps wondering, why am I here but not there? Well, I'll answer it in a minute. Here's the thing, they have actually closed this road here because there is a lot of unexpected changes going on in the volcano. Of course, you know that it took 8 days pause, rest, or whatever we will call it, but then all of a sudden it came back, and it came quite violently back. You can see, of course, the police officers are here. They are stopping the traffic and the hikers to go up there. But what happened, according to the search and rescue team, is that they, first of all, there seems to be a crack there that have opened, and through the lava, which is like 18 meters deep. We're not sure how this works, like if there is a lot of flow, but there's a lot of changes in the flow, they told us at least. And this actually has one important consequences, which is that it is flowing like faster and faster to this defense garden, if you will, or like defense wall, of course, that's the word. And if it will flow over, it would go down to Nátthagakriki. Remember, there are two Nátthagar. There are Nátthagakriki. That's the one that, if you want to go up to path A or B, and then you have Nátthagi, and that's when you go to route C, which is up the ridge, and you can see like the whole area. But the first route that we took always, we went through Nátthagakriki. If the lava actually goes down there, that means that both of those routes are in danger. You cannot get there anymore. Route C is always the safest option, actually. We were going to go to route A because there is so much action, there's so much lava, there's so much fire up there that it actually made much more sense for us to go there. But the moment we were actually coming there, then the police just told us, like, you can't go any further, and they didn't really know why. They said, the only thing we know is that there is some changes going on up there, and it seems to be dangerous. The search and rescue teams, they have been now evacuating people, and perhaps we will see a lot of people coming here. Let's show them. I'll go out backwards now, Art, for a change. So you can see the people are all coming down. The search and rescue teams say that there are like few unexpected problems. There could be gas, of course. There could be such a rapid change of flow that people could actually get stuck up there in however situation that could be. Not sure like how much time it would take, for example, for the lava to go over the defense wall and down to Nátthagakriki. But if it happens, then we have quite the game changer. That means that the lava over there will go down these hills, and then there is nothing that will stop it from reaching Grindavík in the end. But keep in mind, it needs to take like around 20-30 years to get there, at least at this speed. But the thing is about, of course, this volcano is that it's always there is always some surprises. One of our top volcano, geologists is Kristín Jónsdóttir. We actually interviewed her just minutes before before the eruption happened. And she explained a little bit for us the situation, the gas and everything. She said in an interview at RÚV, our national broadcast the other day, that the volcano is again with this pulsating, exactly like geyser or strokkur, there's also a geyser in Iceland. So it means that perhaps the rhythm of everything is changing once more. And also, of course, the volcano itself is becoming really high. It's around 300 and... don't have my glasses. Anyways, I don't have my notes either because everything changed a little bit. But the height of the mountain is around 340 something. I'll just write it in the description. And it only needs 20 more meters to reach the same level as the Big Ram or Stóri Hrútur, which is the highest mountain there. So you can imagine like this lava pool that is actually up there. If it breaks, and we were talking about a lot of hot, glowing lava. If this pool breaks, it could actually mean a lot of changes for the landscape in general. But me and Polly and Art, we were quite unlucky because we were, but we were actually going to...
You know the area is closed.
Já, þetta er íslensk, eða? Já, ég er að vinna. She was just telling me, you know, the area is closed. The thing is that we were going up, and we would have seen this and be able to go up if you would just have been, well, if Arthur would have been 1 hour earlier to pick me up. I blame Art, to be honest. No, okay, I'm joking with that. But we want also to see some drone shots. We want to see what's happening up there because everything is closed, of course, and we have no idea how to get up. They're not even letting us, the journalists and the press people, to go up there because they're not quite sure what's happening, and they are just trying to get everyone down that they can. But we're going to try to send a drone now. So let's see if we can see a little bit better what's happening than there, and perhaps we can update you a little bit more about the situation. They have opened again, thankfully. This was quite the mess. I spoke to a few travelers that were actually up there while this event happened, and it seems that the event happened around 9 or 10. At least one couple I met, a German couple, I think. Very nice. They actually watch our station, channel, sorry. And they say that when they came up, all of the area was more or less just flooded with lava. The thing is, the lava like flow changed so suddenly that these guys there that have actually closed path A said that there is a serious chance that the wall over there will break. And when that will break, of course, the same thing will happen there, like it happened in Nátthagi, which is it slowly comes down and fills everything up here. And in the end, it will actually, of course, like, what do you say, like, destroy the paths that are, at least this path, and in the end, this path also. But right now, they have opened again. They only have closed this path here. This is path A. This is the path that we did in the beginning. We were always going up there. But this is, I think, this will probably not open again. It doesn't really matter. Path C is much nicer if you want to see down into the crater itself. And you can have a very good view over everything. And it's very, very safe. Me and Arto, we are, of course, we are tough guys. You remember, Art is of course ex-soldier. I'm just an Icelander, and we're gonna go path B. And path B is definitely the hardest way up. And you can see this mountain there. We just have to walk straight up, and it's a struggle for sure. And this here route will probably not be available, I think, from now on. And you can see it's only 45 minutes actually. But the route B is 1.5 hours. It's much longer, much harder, and much odder in some ways. It's like you hike to the mountain and then you have to hike on the flat mountain for like good 15-20 minutes. So we're gonna go up there and see what all the fuss is about. We sent up a drone before we went there, and the drone didn't show us much, to be honest. It doesn't seem like it's many things have changed, but we are definitely gonna go up there and we will have better overview. So I hope we'll survive Route B. Let's see how that goes. Until then, we have Polly to entertain us. He's basically stopping every tourist here or a hiker that just want to pet her, and yeah, we have a hard time getting up because of her, because she's making so many friends on her way up. Okay. So, we finally made it up here. It's not an easy hike to go up here. The mountain itself is harder than you think. Seems smaller seen from distance, but when you're up there, it can be quite tricky, same as the path. But we know now exactly why they closed this area. Of course, there is a very rapid flow from the crater. And of course, you can't see the eruption itself. The crater itself is like 334 meters, and it only needs like 20 meters to be bigger than the ram over there, big ram. it's much bigger actually than Fagradalsfjall, which is the volcano itself is called Fagradalsfjall. That's what we're standing on right now. And this actually, this flow there is threatening like everything basically. It's threatening to go over the defense wall, and when it go over that, then the route A will be completely destroyed, and probably not, like, it doesn't have to take that long time until route B is also closed because of the lava, because they don't want us to be locked in. That's the only reason they want to. They say that, well, not the only reason, but it's the main reason that they will close the routes. Just so you understand how we're standing here, the route C is over there. That's over, of course, this big ram, and you can see perhaps, like from the sea level, of course, that this crater there is almost as high as this one. Reykjavik is way over there also. It's of course 40 kilometers away from here, but it's there in the back. Yeah, also it's very windy here, by the way. So it's like, if you can't hear me, then just whatever. What we know now also is that this lava field here, as well as of course on the other side here, as well as in Meradalur, is 4.6 square kilometers in size. I don't know how many football stadiums that are, but I'm guessing quite a few. But the volcano, of course, took this 8 days pause, and the thing is, it's just been such an odd kind of volcano. Even the geologists are saying this is just everything has been backwards about this volcano. Just to begin with, and it's an interesting fact. Like every time when there is a, this is actually not tourists. These are the Coast Guard. They are now measuring the risk or the risk assessment. Yeah, but the thing is, when a volcano erupts in Iceland, there is a pretty solid, what do you call, signs that you can see. For example, the land will rise, but and also there are a lot of earthquakes before, and the earthquakes they go like they will get more rapid until they become like a very small pulsating earthquakes, and then everything bursts out. But this area here is weird because, well, yeah, this is not the easiest situation here. So windy, and then we have the helicopters. The situation here, though, is like the land rose, rose, right? Close to Grindavik, in another volcanic area. It was not rising here. Also, there was a lot of, like, up to 2,000 to 3,000 earthquakes per day, but just a few days before it erupted, they completely stopped. And we have never seen that before in Iceland, where it just completely stopped, and we thought it was over, and then everything came out bursting. Also, we have never seen these like long pauses when it comes to these volcanoes. An 8-day pause, and you would think it would be over, but it seems like it never stopped, and it's like it's pulsating much more than before. It's not drawing its magma out of these chambers down low. It's actually drawing it straight from the lava. I don't know how you say, lava core or something. There's like a lava flow, of course, way under, but most often the lava finds its way to this chamber, it erupts, and then it's finished. But here you have a straight line to this core, and it just goes very slowly up. And right now we're having 8.5 cubic meters per second of lava flow, which is not that much, but my guess is actually there is much more now, because you can just see how aggressive this lava river is. And the lava river here is, to be honest, it's been a long time, if ever, I've seen such a speed when it comes to this. And it's pretty obvious that if this will not happen today, if it will happen tomorrow, if nothing changes, then it will go down to Nátthagakriki, and then we have a completely different kind of situation, right? So, that's it for today's Volcano cast. this has been quite the adventure. We started off like everything was closed off. There was a huge panic with the police and the search and rescue teams. We spoke to a lot of people. They said that the area here was just filled with almost fire. The lava was all around, and they had no idea what was happening. So they just panicked, I guess, and just closed everything just for safety. But we now see that this is like a lava flow, very like hard stream of lava flow. And perhaps this will go on for another 8 days. Perhaps this will stop in the end of the day. But Arthur's going to show you more of the scenery. And before I go, I just want to remind you once again, of course, on our High Five Club. If you want to be with us in AMA on Friday, it's in Icelandic time at 14:30. 2:30, sorry. Like, if you're American, just Google it. Also, you have to be in the Olbo High Five Club or the Secret Handshake High Five Club. So keep that in mind, and you can think about it until 10 o'clock in the morning at Icelandic time, and after that you will miss the AMA. So until next time, thanks for watching. This has been quite the thrill and the ride, and just live long and prosper.